Welcome to Nerds Talking the Christmas episode. But the dumbass host thinks it's New Year's Day, so let's hear this idiot and his friends. Before I forget, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody. This is Nerd Talking the Podcast. I'm your introductionary captain. My name is Philip. And I just let you know, Merry Christmas. It's not New Year's quite yet, but this guy thinks it is. But it's okay. It's okay. It's a little slide, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, enjoy this episode of Nerd Talking. I'll see you guys later.
Welcome to Nerds Talking the Podcast, episode 10.
It's 2020, everyone. I'm sorry to apologize, but
Hey, Happy New Year, everyone.
New Year's, but
I
it's
love
okay.
you. There's
It's okay. We'll let them
Carlos.
slide.
Hey,
Dennis.
Hey.
and our special guest, Vincent
There you go.
Maida.
Hello.
You don't.
And our special guest, Vincent, who's joined us because last year, just kind of throw it out there, Mandalorian wrapped up with a crazy, I wouldn't say crazy, I would say a fantastic ending. And we're going to talk a little Mando here, maybe touch on a little Star Wars in general, even though we've had a Star Wars episode, kind of just dwell into a couple of things. And of course, we'll talk about what's going on in the world today, as always. And we'll start off with, I guess we'll start off with The Mandalorian. Dennis, did you catch up with The Mandalorian? Have you caught up yet?
I just finished season 1. I just started season 2.
Okay.
That's going to be full of
Okay,
spoilers for you then, buddy.
Good.
So
He'll
good.
be all right.
I'm not holding back.
So good.
Yeah, all right. Just in case you have not seen it, this will be full of spoilers. And because Carlos wants to spoil everything.
Right.
Just it's horrible. It's just what he
Everything.
does. Everything. I mean, if you've seen his face, it spoils your life. That's okay. All right, so let's start off. I mean, where do you want to start, Carlos? Because you were telling me how you want to talk Mando, even though I'm all Mandoed out. So I'll
If
let
you're
you-
Mandoed out, then you're not a true Star Wars fan. Am I right,
well,
Vince?
when I say I'm Mandoed out, I
right.
mean
Cannot be mandoed out, especially
talked
after
about
that
it with-
finale.
talk about it with the coworkers, people online, Twitter. I talked about it with you. I talked about it with my cat. I mean,
Look, I'm going to be honest with you. I've never had a nerdgasm until I saw the final episode of Mandalorian. Man, just when the X-Wing showed up, and then at first I thought it was that, the guy who gave the Marshal badge to what's her name, Carano's character. But then when she said it's a lone X-Wing, right away I knew it was Luke. I knew it. I don't know why, but I knew it. And then obviously when he ignited that lightsaber, it was all over. I had to change my underpants. It was great. It was awesome. You know what? Before I get into it too much, I just want to hear what did you think about it?
who's you? There's three people
You,
in the room.
Lafayette.
I thought it was horrible. I don't like the show at all. It's just a fan giving fans crap. Like, oh, here's some more fan crap. I know you just want more of it. And then Luke shows up. I would have loved it. Instead of Luke, it would have been Greedo. And then
Now, how about Mace Windu? Samuel Jackson.
Mace Windu? Yeah, see Mace
"Motherfucker."
Windu. Exactly. That's what he should have showed up. Hey, motherfucker, that's my job. Like, oh shit. No, I thought it was great. I mean, I knew it was Luke right away when the X-Wing showed up, and I was like, oh man. And then of course the green lightsaber. Who didn't know that was Luke? To me, the payoff was just how are they gonna make him look? Was he gonna look good? With the CGI. And I'd say I give it an 8 out of 10. It wasn't the greatest, but it was pretty good. He looked pretty good.
Speaking of which, did you guys see the deep fake that came out? They
that
already,
already did it, right?
They already did it, and it looks
that already looked
flawless.
better. Yes,
Oh,
exactly.
really?
So
Really?
they did the same thing with the Irishman. They did
And
now
did
they
you
did
s-
it with the Mando.
And did you just throw this in there real quick? Did you see the one they did for Solo with Harrison Ford?
Well, yeah, I saw that.
Oh, it's amazing. It's like just go back and put his face on everything. I was like, that looks amazing. I don't understand how they don't just use that technology. I mean, it doesn't make sense to me how the deep fakes always look better. Always.
Yeah, Scorsese spent $100 million on the Netflix Irishman.
Yeah.
And yet deepfake comes out within a week.
Probably-
It makes it look 100
yeah.
times better.
And probably spent $40. Yeah. So true. So true.
But if you guys watch it, it's already going to ruin it for you.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, Mando is man, that show goes above and beyond Star Wars fan service to the point where it makes the movies look well, not all the movies, but the last three and the really slow, crappy prequels just makes them look bad. This show is so good. It just carries Star Wars to a next level for me. That's how I look at it. It just takes it to the next level. Like, forget this. It's great to see Luke, but what else is there out in the galaxy? You know what I mean? So, Vincent,
well, the thing that I like a lot about it is
you already spoke. You shut up. You already spoke. We heard
Just
you.
to piggyback what you said. I mean,
Okay, good.
it's like Kathleen Kennedy just took the trilogy, just threw it out there just to make a few bucks. I mean, Jon Favreau is handling this with kid gloves right now. I mean, and I'm the type of person, you throw anything Star Wars at me, I'm going to find a way to enjoy it. But after watching the Mando, it made me hate episode 8 and 9 even more. Like, the fact of the matter is, I'm expecting Luke to come out there like Count Dooku and having that battle like in Attack of the Clones. Like, I want to see some amazing Force. And I never saw that in The Last Jedi. So all of a sudden, I'm like nerding out, having the same moment that Carlos is. It's like, that was what I was waiting for years.
Absolutely.
And it's like watching the Tyson fight. It's like bringing me back to my childhood. I'm like fucking giddy and excited. And as soon as I see Luke, I'm like, I understand what Kevin Smith was when he was crying. Like, I didn't quite cry, but I wanted to get there.
Oh, I was just super excited. I was like excited, like the most exciting Christmas you ever had, as a kid. Where you just opened that one gift, like, oh my God, you actually got me this kick-ass, over-the-top Sylvester Stallone doll, which I did get one year. And I'm telling you right now, that's what it was like seeing Luke Skywalker. I was like, oh my God, like I like almost like you couldn't wait to tell somebody. Should I call somebody? What am I going to do with this information that I have? Does everybody else know this?
My wife kept telling me to sit down. I'm ruining it because I was like jumping around. That's Luke. That's Luke. I was like bouncing off the walls. It was nuts. And what I like about Mando just entirely is that it like gives you little bits of Star Wars, just enough to keep you wanting, because you're hoping to show you more. Like, for instance, in season 1, I didn't even know a TIE fighter could land. When I saw a TIE fighter, I'm like, oh, that's hella cool. They're bringing this TIE fighter. And then it landed. I'm like, I didn't even know they could land. And then they just keep giving you little bits to feed on, just like you're a dog and just tossing you little snacks. Here you go. And it keeps you coming back more and more. Like, just seeing the IG-88 robot or IG-11, but he looked like IG-88. I'm like, well, there's another one. They're throwing you little bits. That show is just phenomenal.
And Dennis, I know you've only watched season 1, and now Luke Skywalker shows up in season 2. But what have you liked so far of season 1?
No, I think the story kind of pulls you in. Like, it's a really well made show. I think the production quality is pretty top notch, in my opinion.
Yeah, the average
And
cost
I'm really
of the
hooked.
episode is $10 million.
Yeah, I can't wait to like watch the next one. It just keeps pulling you in.
Yeah,
It's a really fun show.
Yeah, it's a good show. It's crazy.
I'm actually enjoying it more than I kind of expected.
Than you thought you would.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the best part about that show is it's spawning so many other shows. We're gonna get a ton of Star Wars content. It's like the best thing Disney can do is just create shows and not necessarily just throw movies out there.
I think they should just have the right people behind it. Like,
Oh yeah, 100%.
Favreau should be writing the next trilogy. If they're not in negotiations with Favreau right now, they're stupid.
Is it the same guy who produced Elf, right? Or
Oh yeah.
Yes, yeah. It should be just like you said, Vincent. It should be how Kevin Feige is in charge of Marvel. Jon Favreau should be in charge of all of Star Wars. Whichever direction they want to go with it, kick Kennedy out of there because they just threw money to make more money. That's all they did with those movies. They threw more money out to make more money. You know what I mean? So, but Carlos loved The Last Jedi. That's what he told me like a week ago.
Yeah.
And
I had a moment of weakness, and for some reason I said it was all right. But then when I rewatched it, that's nothing but garbage, man.
I mean, you didn't say it was all right. You said, I went back and watched it. It was pretty good. I was like, what?
Yep.
Did
Then
you
I watched
watch
it
the
again,
wrong
and it was crap.
movie?
Why the hell does Luke Force Projection get a haircut? I don't understand that.
Because his Force Ghost stopped at a Supercuts. I mean,
I'll be honest. I didn't hate it until I watched Luke fight the Dark Troopers, because that's what I was waiting for. I was waiting for that in The Last Jedi. I wanted to see a Master Jedi in a lightsaber fight with Kylo Ren. Never happened. Instead, he force projects himself on a suicide mission, and then he's gone.
Right.
And it just ruined his legacy.
Yeah, but they ruined Luke off just no matter what. They ruined Luke in that whole movie. He just. I mean, I assume they're gonna explain it, with all these shows, but they ruined his whole legacy with him hiding out as a hermit, really not caring, basically going, all I did was for nothing. Who cares? They're gonna just keep coming back anyway, the Empire. So who cares? I'm gonna hide here and milk these weird looking cow things. And Ray's like, well, can you help me? No, you're wasting my time. You're wasting your own time. Just go live as a normal person. Who cares? And I just ruined him. He sucked. He should have been a badass. He should have been like, I'm gonna end it on both sides. I always thought he should have been the main villain, but not in a villain way, more in a neutral way. Like, I'm just out to end it all. Like, there's no more Empire, no more rebellion. You guys are both wasting your time. I'm gonna end everything, But we got Ghost Force Luke and a suicide of him sitting in the sunset. Was it on a rock or
a rock? Looking at the sunset.
Whatever. Carlos's favorite movie.
Now I want to know what happens to Grogu. I mean, what happened between Last Jedi and the end of Mandalorian? I mean, did Grogu become a Jedi, or what the hell happened to him? So we're gonna have to have a Skywalker series now.
And now I've seen that reported twice. Now this is Skywalker series. I've seen it reported twice.
So have you? Okay.
Yep. And I do believe it's going to be hard. Well, it's not going to be hard, but you got to separate all the new 3 movies they made from anything Mando does. You can't tie them together because.
Yeah, but you have 30 years to do stories. The Last Jedi is 30 years after
I get it.
Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, you have 30 years, but at the same time, did it, when did what were they call themselves? The New Order, One Order?
One Republic?
Yeah, One Republic or BTS, whatever they call themselves. How long did it take them to actually become, NSYNC again and so forth, So that's the thing. How many stories can you tell if they don't have that force yet behind it anyway? But we'll find out. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's going to be great. We got the book of Fett, Boba Fett of books. There's a lot. There's just a lot. Let's just take a break. We'll be right back after this. Here on Nerds Talking the Podcast, the first episode of 2021. Hope you guys are enjoying your New Year's Day, but New Year's weekend.
Don't worry about that too
holiday.
Merry Christmas.
We'll be right back here on Nerds Talking the Podcast.
I just hope you have yourself a Merry Christmas. This is Captain Philip talking, and things happen. Sometimes you get mixed up. It's okay to be mixed up a little bit. But that's life, that's life. Anyway, enjoy the rest of the show. I'll be right back. I watched Mandalorian. Pretty good show. I like it. It's not bad. Okay, I have a good time, everyone. Merry Christmas.
Welcome back to Nerds Talking the Podcast. We're still talking Mandalorian on this second segment, and then we'll move on to something else. But the guys during the break had a great topic or a conversation about where they think the show's going to go or which character is going to do what. And if you don't know by now, Mandalorian will not return to Disney Plus till 2022 after the book of Boba Fett. And I think there's a couple other shows launching also besides the Marvel shows. But Vincent and Carlos were having themselves a little chip chat, yappity yap. So go ahead, boys, take it away.
Go ahead, Vince, you're up.
Oh, yeah. So just to piggyback what you're saying about what's going to happen with Grogu and how they're going to tie into the canon. I mean, there's so many infinite possibilities. One thing I was thinking about was Last Jedi, where I guess Luke takes Kylo Ren as a 10-year-old into the Jedi camp. And then looks like Luke senses the dark side on Kylo Ren and tries to take him out. And then Kylo Ren just retaliates, kills all the Padawans. So I'm wondering if Grogu's demise is going to be met by Kylo Ren. I mean, that's just a theory I'm going to throw out there.
Maybe he turns to the dark side.
He could.
Yeah. Little evil Yoda. Yeah. I wonder if they'll reveal what those species are actually called.
The other thing, the other thing I was thinking about with season 3 was Bo-Katan versus Mandalorian, how that battle's going to go out, because she has to get the dark lightsaber from him.
Right, because currently he is the leader of the Mandalorian, or Mandalore, or whatever. It's funny how he's a radical. He's actually a radical. You know, the way she explained it, you know, he wouldn't take his helmet off, and she was like, oh, you're one of those, you know. And so obviously it made it sound like, you know, some sort of religious thing, and he's, you know, like a radical. But what I'm really hoping for is Han Solo to show up in the book of Boba Fett. That would be interesting. I thought it was funny how Bib Fortuna became fat, super fat like Jabba. I'm like, I don't know what the purpose of that was, but.
Oh, what about Bo-Katan? My biggest question about her is, does the carpet match the drapes? That's what I want to know.
Or is there any carpet at all?
Was it lasered off with a lightsaber or the dark saber?
Maybe that's why she wants it. She's a clean shave.
Really getting down to the tough questions here for the Mandalorian. Wow. Well, during the break, they did not come up, but now you guys know what they really think of the characters, and Sasha Banks and the wrestler playing one of the. They're not Mandalorians. What do they call those three? They're not Mandalorians.
They are Mandalorians,
but they're different, right? Than
no, they're
Mando
Mandalorians.
himself.
It's like I said, Mando is just a radical. They think of him as a radical.
And then Boba Fett is known as what's his Mandalorian? It's original.
Well, they said he was the son of the sperm donor, right?
Well,
Yeah,
is a
Bo-Katan
clone.
said he wasn't
Yeah.
Mandalorian. He wasn't Mandalore.
Well, he's Mandalore, but he's Mandalore. Oh, they had a name for it. Well, anyway, it's kind of almost like a
Afterbirth.
creator or whatever. Anyway, long story short, he's a clone. At least we don't know which clone. Is he the actual son? Is he the clone? Is he the one? Is he one of the 1,000 clones? Which one is he? Who knows? Really, honestly, which one he is?
Good question.
So,
Dennis,
like
what
I
do you
said,
think?
Dennis, is he a clone? Boba Fett?
No clue.
No clue. I like your
All
answer
right.
best. All right. There we go. There we go. All right. And then Carter, do you have any questions for Vincent about any other Star Wars movie or anything of that nature, or maybe his favorite movie and so forth? And because when we talked about Star Wars the first time, he's like, hey, my buddy really likes Star Wars. And I was like, awesome, bring him on. He wants to talk Star Wars. And now we want to talk about more than Mandalorian. What do you want to cover here?
Yeah, Vince, what do you want to say about Star Wars? What's your favorite? What is your favorite
Here we go.
Star Wars movie?
Oh man, that's a tough question. That's a loaded question there. I mean,
Really?
the trilogy? Yeah.
No.
Well, I mean,
I'm pretty sure it starts with the word Empire and ends with Strikes Back.
I'm not going to say that. That's just such a common cliche answer. I'm not even going to go.
I mean, it's
into
not
it.
That's
my
a common
favorite.
cliche. That is
It's
a
not
great
my
movie.
favorite
I
Star
could,
Wars
I
movie.
could watch any Star Wars and I can find something out of it that I loved. For
Okay,
example,
but-
the
Episode
worst Star
9.
Wars, Attack
Episode
of the
9.
Clones. Episode 9?
Yeah. Rise of
Oh,
Skywalker.
Kylo Ren comes out in the Gap outfit. That's my favorite part.
That is the worst.
So you're not the only one that thinks that.
I mean, that
Yeah.
scene is horrible. I mean, when he talks to his father, because that's when he realizes I'm going to change my ways. I talk to my ghost dad. Does he just go back to the ship? Hey, Kylo, what you doing back here? You know, I got a couple of things. You guys cool? Everybody's good with this? All right. He goes back to his room, looks for his jeans, his double XL sweater, walks back out with his boots on. Or like, why do you look so different? You know what? I'm taking a break, vacation. I don't know. See you guys a little bit. Like, where do you get that at? Where does his outfit come from? Because he lives on the ship. So
He's a
been odd.
horrible Sith Lord or Sith, whatever.
Oh,
He almost
I
got
disagree.
beat by Finn. Finn, who's never picked up a lightsaber in his life, almost beat him.
See, I didn't mind.
Chewbacca
Kylo
hit
'cause-
him. Chewbacca shot his gun at him.
No,
He
that's
hit him.
right. Yeah.
His force field was weakened.
Yeah,
and that's why
yeah.
Finn got a lucky shot. And same thing when Buster Douglas hit Tyson. That's how I like it.
But Kylo was okay because he was flawed. That's why I was okay with Kylo as a character. Just everything around him was written poorly. You know, everything was shit. Snoke and the Emperor, everything. But he himself, the character was fine, and of course, he's a good actor. I mean, he's no Hayden Christensen.
No, he did well.
Hayden Christensen is Golden Globe, Oscar worthy. I mean, what do they call that when you win everything? A NAMBLA? I don't know. Anyway, but I'm telling you right now, my favorite of all of them is always going to be Return of the Jedi. And
All right, top 5 Star Wars characters. Go. Lafayette.
I mean, come on, it's just the standard characters. I mean,
Go ahead.
Han, Luke, Chewie, 3PO. I'll throw Vader in my top 5. I'll probably throw in. I'll throw in Liam Neeson's character. I forgot his name.
Qui-Gon.
Oh
Yeah,
my God, I love that guy.
Yeah, so I thought
If he doesn't come back in some of these episodes somehow, that's another wasted opportunity.
that's gonna be hard to bring him into anything. That's the
Force
problem.
Ghost. Force Ghost.
Oh, you can't just keep bringing Force Ghost in the damn show. Force
All
Ghost.
right,
this,
Carlos,
Force
who would you
Ghost.
rather, Leia or Bo-Katan?
Oh,
Oh.
Leia every day of the week.
Slave Leia.
That's still Leia.
Still Leia. Yeah.
Yeah,
Slave
still
Leia.
Leia. I mean, okay, how about Leia or what's the other girl's? What's her name from the original? The
The
first
black
3.
chick from Star Trek.
Oh, well, okay, Aurora. No.
The original Star Trek?
The one that made out with
Was
Captain
Kirk?
Kirk.
Oh.
Yeah.
Slave Leia.
Natalie Portman. That's what I'm thinking of.
Oh, Portman.
Oh, Leia.
No, Slave
okay.
Leia.
So
Yeah.
Leia, okay.
Bo-Katan over Portman.
Leia or Sasha Banks.
Oh.
That's a tough one. Because yep. If you watch wrestling, it's her all day. So there you go. I won that
Gina
one.
Carano or
Good Lord. Or a tree. a tree
Or Baby
wins.
Yoda.
Yeah, pick any character you want. I don't fucking Jabba the Hutt.
The Tauntaun that got sliced in half. I'll take that.
Oh man. No. I mean, what's crazy is Horatio Sands is in the show. John Leguizamo's been in the show. Jason Sudeikis has been in the show. A lot of actors have actually been in Mandalorian. I mean, it's been packed with a bunch of actors, which is great. But I think
Let's talk about Rosario Dawson's character. That was
Rosario Dawson when
Yeah.
she showed up. Yeah, it was great. I mean,
and
all
that's
this
what
stuff-
that's where Jon Favreau tricked us, because if you watch the rescue, when it shows the previous scenes, it showed her. So you're going to assume if it's going to show Rosario Dawson that she's going to be in the finale.
Yeah.
And when I saw the Starfighter, I automatically assumed it was going to be her. And then when I saw the green saber, I'm not going to say I thought it was Luke. I was asking my wife, I was like, why does she have Luke's lightsaber? Where's this going? I had no idea. And I'm going to be honest, I didn't keep track of the timeline, so I was not expecting
Oh.
it.
So do you think that carpet matches the drapes?
Oh,
talking
yeah,
about the
found
long
out.
little dangly
The-
things from her head?
It's probably
I think
got
she-
teeth.
I think she has freaking tentacles coming out of there.
I don't know.
You are sick, bro. You are sick. But anyway, all good. That covers our Mandalorian coverage. It went from wholesome to starts with the drapes, ends with the drapes. God damn it, man. You guys are the worst.
Okay, then Vince, who would you rather? Rosario Dawson's character or Bo-Katan?
Oh, he has to think about it.
He's thinking
Yes.
about
No,
it.
that was my wife. Bo-Katan.
Oh, okay.
Bo-Katan.
Dennis,
Who
who would you rather? C-3PO or 2D2?
C-3PO.
I knew it.
Bam. Good answer. Good answer. He can hold a conversation. R2 can't.
Oh, you gave me 2 options, so
That is true. You only give him the 2. That is true. Okay, here's your other options: Jar Jar Binks or Chewie. There
Chewie.
you go, Chewie. There you go. Chewie wins that one. Yep. I like Jar Jar because he was stupid. So,
All right. How about Gina Carano or Anakin's mom?
Anakin's mom. Yeah, Anakin's mom.
I mean,
Yeah.
Gina Carano sucks, man.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who you say.
Horrible.
You could say who you want. If you could say Gina Carano or Luke's dead aunt that caught on fire and got turned into freaking.
All
I don't
right.
think Gina Carano's that bad. I
Gina
liked her from
Carano
the-
or
in Gladiator days. I mean,
Luke's missing
you-
hand.
hey, are we talking with Gina Carano from UFC? Oh, okay then. Whole different story. Whole different story. Who'd you say now? You said Will Smith?
No, I said Gina Carano or Luke's missing hand.
Definitely his hand.
Oh, that's a stranger right there.
Yeah, that could be anybody.
Hando from Mirando, baby.
You can color the fingernails and just do what you want with it. Sick son of a bitch.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a break here. This is nothing but Mando, the X-rated version now. Here on Nerds Talking the Podcast. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back to Nerds Talking the Podcast. As we have talked a lot of Star Wars already, Mandalorian, R2-D2 may confirm a mind-blowing Star Wars fan conspiracy. Let's just read a headline here, but who knows what that means. It's a fan conspiracy who gives a rat's ass. But the headline so far, what we got here is, you guys know the stimulus package pass. So everybody's going to get $600 each. How you guys like about that? Huh? 600 smacks. What are you going to do with it? Maybe rent out a theater and watch Last Jedi or something like that?
Yeah.
What's the plan?
I don't know. I feel like I don't even know what it is for. I mean, it seems like it's not really helping anyone in this case. Like,
Oh, you know who it's helping? I don't know if you saw, but the list of money people are getting money. A lot of foreign countries are getting millions and billions of dollars from it, which is odd as hell. I think that's the weirdest thing. They're giving tons of money to other countries in the stimulus package, and we're gonna get $600 a piece. Isn't that great? I think that's.
I know what I'm doing with my 600.
Oh,
You
here
ever
we go.
seen those cameo things with the
Mhm.
celebrities?
Yeah.
Cameo,
gonna-
$600 with Bo-Katan.
Is she on there? That's the question.
No, I don't know.
I want to get Smokey Robinson.
Gina Carano's $50.
No
That's
way.
a bargain.
Is she really $50?
No, I
No.
don't know.
I was gonna say that's not a bad deal. I'm gonna have
You would cameo with Gina Carano $50?
$50 and I have her say, this guy would rather do a tree than me, and that would be it right there. That's it. But yeah, the stimulus package is $600 a person. Hopefully, everybody spends it correctly or right. I don't know what it means now.
how are you guys gonna spend it?
Hookers and blow.
I'm gonna buy like a new driver, and there you go. Money's gone.
Another one.
How are you gonna do it, Lafayette?
What's wrong with the one you have?
No, I'm just messing around. Just go straight to my bank. It's gonna sit there like any other money. I mean, it's not gonna be spent for anything in particular. It's just gonna be added to the bank fund, and that's that. Really, I mean, it's not. I don't know. It's not enough money for people to really like do much with, especially here in California. I mean, it doesn't even cover half my rent. It doesn't cover shit. Just it's crazy. I'm telling you, if you look at the money going to other countries, there's like billions of dollars going to other countries, part of the stimulus package. Why?
So what do you have in that one? What kind of help are you
Kind of
talking
what?
about here?
Wasn't 500 million or 500 billion going to Israel?
They are getting 500 million.
Yeah,
There's one country getting like 18 billion. The Smithsonian is getting $1 billion. Why? Why do they need $1 billion? Because they're not getting tourist attraction? Did they lose $1 billion? I'm very confused by this. Oh, they give colleges $82 billion. Still wild to me that they're getting $82 billion to colleges, because what is the $82 billion going to be for? To pay the salaries of the teachers? Because the students are still paying to go to these online courses. So what is the money going towards? It's very odd to me, because again, they're still getting money from the students that are paying to go to, say, Ohio State through an online course, or some colleges are still open. People can go to college still. It's just an odd way of, I don't know. I feel like this money this time around should have gone to no one except for small businesses and just working people. But hey, what can I say? Anybody have an opinion on that?
I just
Nobody.
realized how much you and Carlos look alike, except Carlos is like
Better looking?
cooler, doesn't have as good of a voice. It's kind of like it's kind of like the copy of a copy in Multiplicity, where Carlos is like the copy of a copy of a
Yeah, he's the remember Multiplicity, the one that like he's kind of
Dumb one?
my pizza.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, he's a little retarded.
Selectable.
Yeah. And he keeps banging the wife. Like he happens
Oh,
to be
that's
really good
right.
at sex.
She touched my pepe.
Yeah. She
Touched my pepe.
Yeah, that's Carlos for sure. Yeah, he's like the seventh clone.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's the Boba Fett that just wanders around the sand. Anybody see Dabba? Ooh, Dabba the butt. Dabba the butt. I'm looking for Dabba the butt.
Oh, sorry, Carlos. I knew that was gonna go somewhere.
He's that guy. He's like he went with Book Skywalker. Book Skywalker. Oh man. And that's Carlos right there. That's him all the way.
Thank you.
But
Thank
yeah,
you.
the stimulus
Thank you.
is interesting. It's just
Oh, we're still on this shit.
well, I just wonder why didn't they just give people the same amount they did the first time? $1,200 freaking dollars. At least. You know?
Well, like I mean, what took them long this time to even come up with something like this? Like it's not that difficult. I think the problem is who they should give it to. There's not enough vetting process as far as who gets it.
They should only give it to people that are either currently out of work or make less than a certain amount, which is $75,000. Who's getting the $600?
That's too high.
But it is too high. I think it's too high. Exactly. Like, to be honest, I don't need it. Like, give the people who make like, I don't know, 50,000 or less, or can show that they don't have a job, and then give them all like $2,000, $3,000, $4,000. Like, it's crazy. But
the people that didn't have a job to begin with, like, are they getting it, or
yes?
How are they? See, that's a problem. Like, I don't think everyone should get it.
But you have to understand, you don't only get it if you pay taxes. Does that make sense? You don't get it if you've never worked and never paid taxes.
No, but I mean, I'm assuming everyone worked, right?
No, I mean, no, not everyone works.
I mean, people that doesn't have a work. I mean, at some point,
my sister-in-law doesn't work and she didn't get paid.
Well, because it's tied to their
But there's joint tax returns, so
yeah, exactly. Has to show that you had a tax return. That's why.
But I mean, so she never had to work prior. She never worked prior.
She doesn't work. She doesn't work. She doesn't have a job. My brother pays for everything. He makes enough money.
Okay.
So she's just a stay-at-home mom taking care of the kid.
So how about those people that lost their job before the COVID strike?
Well, yeah, they pay taxes. They're gonna get the money.
I know, but
that's
what I'm saying. Like, not everyone should be getting it.
Well, I guess my question to you is, why shouldn't people get it, or who shouldn't get it? That's my question.
Well, that's the thing. It's kind of hard to see because it's kind of situational basis.
Okay, but I'm just saying, overall, if you were part of Congress or the Senate and you were helping write the bill, who would you say is not qualified and who is qualified?
Well, that's a problem, and I don't know the answer to that. I mean, it's kind of hard. I mean, because not everyone that are getting it should be getting it.
Seemed like the threshold before was the 200,000 a year. Is what they were going off of, which actually surprised me because the threshold now is 174. If you make more than 174,
you don't get the money.
You don't get nothing. But if you have a child,
which makes no sense.
If you have a child, you still get the $600. So, like in my case, I'm getting $600 for my son. That's
it. 174 combined, right?
Combined, yeah. Anything less than that.
Yeah.
And then above 150, it goes down $5 for every, I forgot, 1,000 that you make a year and it phases out completely until it's at like 174. But for every dependent that you have, you still get the $600.
So 174 is the cap, or is that the 174 kind of okay? So
it's the cap for a married joint tax returns.
Yeah, and for single people, it's 75.
Yep.
1,000. So there you go. Now you know who's getting it. Who doesn't get it? Carlos doesn't get it because he owes me $600.
Nah.
And that's why.
I thought he wasn't getting it because he's Canadian. He gets
not anymore, my friend.
Not Canadian.
Not anymore.
No,
you're not?
There's only one Canadian in the room here. Yeah.
Really? You renounced your Canadian citizenship?
No.
He did. No,
don't tell nobody. No, I didn't. I didn't.
Yep.
Because when shit hits the fan, I'm headed up north, man.
I mean, you didn't need to get a citizenship for that. If it hits the fan, you could just go up there because you're a citizen already. That doesn't make sense. So, well, you tried. All right, there we go. Let's take a break here on Nerds Talking the Podcast. We'll be right back after these messages from our sponsors. We don't have any sponsors.
I hope you're having a good time, and you got everything you want for Christmas time, because I wanted a PS5, but I didn't get PS5. My cousin got me an Xbox 360. I said, what's going on with that? I want an Xbox, but that's okay. I appreciate the thought, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, the host right here apologized for all the mistakes, but he's a good guy, Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas.
Welcome back to Nerds Talking the Podcast. In the first segment, I told you it was Happy New Year's. Well, I'm a little bit ahead of schedule. It's actually Merry Christmas. And if you don't know by now, 3 movies come out on Christmas. Wonder Woman 84 on HBO Max. Coming to America 2 on Amazon Prime Video. And if you have Disney Plus, watch the Pixar movie Soul. So a lot of movies to watch on your Christmas weekend break. And what else is coming out here?
Vince, you're taking a lot of notes. What are you doing?
I know. I noticed that. He is really like.
Oh, well, since you guys asked, okay, I have 3 more. Who would you rather? Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Really? Wow.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. So Ray versus
Oh.
Carrie Russell. And Carrie Russell's the character on Rise of Skywalker.
Oh, yeah, I know Carrie Russell.
Carrie
is.
Russell.
Carrie Russell. She's from that. What's that movie? What's the show she was really popular in?
Is that the one with the purple hair?
Come on. Carrie Russell was on that CW show that was really popular forever. Come on, people.
Dawson's Creek?
No. She had her own show. It was her own show.
Buffy?
Okay, hold on.
Oh, I forgot the
I
name.
got her on right here.
But anyway, Ray's my winner.
Okay.
There you go.
I disagree. I would
Hold
say
on. Carrie Russell. Let me see.
Come on, people. Carrie Russell.
Oh, no.
Dennis Ray or Carrie Russell? Come on.
Ray for sure, man.
I go with Ray, man.
okay, Captain Phasma, knowing you don't know what she looks like underneath there. And then
Okay.
Gina Carano.
Oh man, that's a tough one there.
Gina Carano.
finally wins one. Yay, Gina Carano
right.
wins one.
And this is the one for all is Laura Dern, who is
Oh yeah.
Admiral Gender Studies,
Yep.
versus Rose.
Oh, Laura Dern.
Or who?
Rose.
Oh,
that would be Shrek.
No, Laura
from-
Dern. If it was Rose's sister. Mm-hmm.
Okay, how about Rose versus Gina Carano?
Oh,
Gina
Finn.
Carano.
Finn.
Gina Carano. Yeah. You know what
Gina-
ruined it for me with Rose is when all these people came out of the woodwork. Rose should have her own spin-off show. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? She didn't get enough screen time in the last movie. Blah blah. That's not fair. Blah, blah. I'm like, movie ain't about Rose, goddammit. Like, damn you crazy ass fans. You guys want this and that, and you guys want people to just throw shit in movies, and I don't know. Which character was it that the 2 female characters that kissed for 1 second on screen?
Oh, that was the general or Leia's right hand. Her and her girlfriend, or the older woman with the big nose.
It was Laura Dern.
No, it wasn't Laura Dern.
No,
Laura
Laura
Dern
Dern.
died.
Oh, she deserved it. You know what? I don't. But anyway, people made a big stink out of that, and it's like, and how people, they should have had more of that. You just want a movie about lesbians? I mean, watch this traveling sister Panther the Yaya monkey shits. I don't know, like whatever that
I
movie's
know Billy
called.
D came out and said that he was very fluid.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's that whole thing where Lando is, he's bisexual. I'm like, dude, it's a made up character, man. We think he's cool, okay? Just relax. Colt 45. All right. So, like, chill, Billy. Chill. Like, it's just crazy, man. It's crazy. But anyway, what are you guys looking forward to watching on Christmas Day, or upcoming movies maybe that are going to be coming out?
Season 3 of Cobra Kai.
Oh yes.
Okay. Season 3 of Cobra Kai. How about you,
Fucking
Dennis?
excited.
Are you looking forward
Yeah.
to one of those movies I mentioned, or something coming out?
But
You
the
know,
Wonder
prior to the-
Woman looks pretty interesting. 1984.
Oh yeah. Yep.
What else?
Woman
You
84.
know what else is coming out on that
What
same
else?
day?
Do
What's
I know
that?
what else is coming out the same day?
Yeah.
Coming to America Part 2. And like I said, Disney Pixar Soul. And those are the big 3 for Christmas Day.
You know what I thought about today? I don't know why, but I was wondering, can Superman burn his own hand
Wow,
his-
you really had nothing to do
with his
today.
heat ray vision? No, because I almost burned myself on the stove, and I'm thinking, can Superman burn his own hand? If
So
he
you
touched his ray,
compared your experience to Superman.
yeah,
Wow.
yes or no? Can he cut his own?
Are you- No, we can't do that.
Why not?
He can't hurt himself. Okay.
But he's
I know.
Kryptonian.
If Ben Affleck Batman can defeat Superman, he could probably burn his own hand.
Yeah, but he knew the magic word.
That's true.
Okay. He
Mm.
knew the magic word. A horribly written script by David Goyer.
Speaking of Wonder Woman, Linda Carter or
Wonder
Gail Gadot?
Gail.
Oh, Gail.
Gal.
Gadot.
I mean, oh,
Oh,
Gal.
Linda Carter. Come on, you guys.
What?
I'm not talking about Linda Carter now. Linda Carter at her
Back
peak.
then?
Oh, I mean, Linda Carter looked great, but I'll still take Gal Gadot.
Yeah, Gal Gadot.
You know they pat her suit. She's too skinny.
She is pretty skinny. She is pretty skinny. Yeah. Now we're doing superheroes. Oh my god.
What's her name?
I don't know.
Who's playing
Betty Rubble.
Lois Lane right now?
Amy Adams.
Amy Adams or Carrie? What's her name? Terry Hatcher.
Russell.
Terry Hatcher.
Terry Hatcher. Amy Adams or Terry Hatcher. That's a good one, actually.
I'm talking about young Terry Hatcher from Lois and
yes,
Clark.
we know this already. We're not talking about
I have
Terry
to clarify.
Hatcher. Terry Hatcher from Desperate Housewives. Was she in that?
Yes.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
was.
Terry Hatcher for sure.
Terry Hatcher.
Terry Hatcher from Lois and Clark. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, my bad.
No, it's all good, Dennis. It's all good. Okay, let's take a break here. We just did the who would you do segment here on
I think I milked that out for all we could.
show now. Yeah. Nerds Talking the podcast. We'll come right back here with some Christmas ho hum and some fun here on Nerds Talking the podcast.
No, we're not having fun yet.
Hey, but I'm having a good time. These guys are pretty funny. They make me laugh sometimes. Talking about Mandalorian and stuff. And stimulus package. I hope my stimulus package, stimulates my package. Get it? I'm the captain, so I say something like that. It's okay though. Everybody having themselves a good time. Merry Christmas. Nerds Talking podcast. We don't have any sponsors, but we're having a fun time, I think.
Welcome back to Nerds Talking the podcast on your Christmas edition. Hopefully, you're watching NFL football while listening to this and playing with your new toy, which is Carlos. What do you hope to get for Christmas?
I was hoping to get a new driver, but I'm going to buy that myself. Or possibly a drone. I've always wanted a drone with a camera on
Who's
it.
going to get you a driver?
My wife.
Yeah.
She knows I play golf.
Mm-hmm. Dennis, what do you want for Christmas? What's the main thing you hope to get? Or I should say you did get today because this is in the future.
I don't know. I don't have anything really.
All right.
comes to my
I'm kind of
mind.
the same as you. I'm kind of the same. I don't really have anything on my list this year. Vincent, what's on your list this year?
I've had a $600 cappuccino machine on my Amazon wish list for the past 5 years. So
you'll be able to get that.
That's you want the expensive one?
Yeah, the Grind and Brew and from Breville.
Yeah.
Let's wait for your stimulus check,
No,
buddy.
that's a good one.
Oh yeah, stimulus check matches up just to that.
That's it. I know what to buy. I guess I'm not doing the cameo anymore.
And Carlson get his driver, maybe even a putter.
That's right.
Look at that. I thought about that. Dennis can get himself a new
Actually,
workout machine.
$700, man.
See, we all deserve a piece of the stimulus.
$700, Vincent. You're coming up short. Who's your local congressman you can write for the extra $100?
Well, get 5% using the Amazon Prime card.
Okay,
There you go.
I say you're breaking it down.
Yeah.
This guy.
There you go. That'll only give you $35 off though. So
Sometimes it's
work a
on
little
sale
bit
for
more.
$5.99, so I'm gonna wait.
Sheesh. Like the way you're thinking. Like the way you're thinking. If you guys are excited for a little superhero movie action, as you know, we've said this before, Justice League comes out in March as a 4-hour movie, no longer a miniseries. And now Zack Snyder's pushing for Warner Brothers to let David Ayers recut Suicide Squad. And so it can tie directly into his movie because it does. But I don't know if that's going to happen. We shall see. Warner Brothers will probably do it because they're throwing money at everything. And all their movies are coming straight to HBO Max. So that's interesting right there. And then on the Star Wars front, I don't have any more news on Star Wars. Anybody else have anything else? Because it's kind of like our Star Wars Part 2 episode / stimulus bill.
What about the Obi-Wan? Any news on that?
Just that Hayden Christensen is part of it, and he's playing Darth Vader.
Wow.
So that's an
short.
interesting.
It's too short.
No, well, who cares about that? It's an interesting.
What do you mean? Darth Vader's tall.
It's an interesting take, though, of how they play that. You know what I mean? Because Hayden Christensen's character is already jacked up. He's in the suit. Is there any point of casting him in the show?
No, they're going to do flashbacks. I'm
That's
guessing.
that's the only thing I can think of. But even then, we've kind of seen we saw the whole story kind of play out. You
And
know?
they have to use James Earl Jones as a voiceover, who, if you've heard him lately, that guy's losing his thunder, his voice.
Oh yeah. Well, they can kind of get anybody, to mimic the voice. It's just what is the story going to be about? That's why I look at it. What is it going to be about? Because is it just Luke dropping off? I mean, Obi-Wan dropping off Luke and then doing what? What was he wandering around? Is like what is the story going to be? I was just wondering because we saw that story play out already with Obi-Wan and Vader or Anakin.
Obi's gonna be the old drunk guy in the corner of Mos Eisley Cantina listening to the band. Got nothing else to do but drink all day.
That's what I'm saying. It's an odd. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be good, but is it gonna be Obi-Wan protecting Luke from afar and trying to keep people off the scent? Is it gonna be Obi-Wan maybe even interacting with what's his name, the little dude, Gorgonzola cheese, what's his name?
Grogu.
There you go. I mean, like it's
Does Darth
what I mean?
Maul
Like,
survive the fall? That's a good
well,
question.
we know he did already.
Yeah. So he's definitely going
Solo.
to have to be in it.
Oh, they better
That is
include
true.
Darth Maul in these shows. Yeah, he survived the fall from Solo, which is a very underrated movie. I actually really enjoyed that movie.
Oh, it's Ron Howard. I mean, it was excellent. I thought, people just shit on it for no reason, but I think they were just putting too many Star Wars out at the same time. And on its own, I feel like it's a good one.
Yeah, I think the people shit on that movie because of it's
Character.
not the Star Wars they want. You know what I mean? They didn't get the Star Wars they want. Oh, it's Han. Okay, cool. It's gonna be a little lighthearted. I'm like, I thought it was great. I thought it was almost like it was kind of a heist movie in space, But I thought it was a fun movie. I enjoyed it. But if you haven't seen Solo, I recommend watching Solo on Disney Plus. Looks like I work for them, Disney Plus. So Carlos looks like he's. No, go ahead, Vincent.
Other than Empire Strikes Back, I'm going to say Rogue One is my favorite. Because I don't want to say Empire, but Rogue One is. If you ask anybody,
say Empire. Yeah.
But Rogue One, I mean, come on. You have star-studded cast. You have Forrest Whitaker. I mean, that guy can play anything.
Man, Rogue One is amazing. Rogue One does almost trump all Star Wars movies of the 9. It really is such a good movie. And when Vader shows up, it's almost the same feeling I got when Luke showed up at the end of Mandalorian. Like, oh my God, Vader's here. Like, people don't get it, man. Vader is an exciting character. He really is. He's like, when he comes on screen, it's like larger than life when Vader's on screen.
Have you seen that the recut somebody did of Vader versus Obi-Wan on YouTube?
Yes.
That's the duel that we needed or wanted for Star Wars.
Well, that was one thing I appreciated about the prequels is the choreography of the fights, the saber battles. They didn't have that back in the early 80s and the 70s. And it was, if you watch the first battle between, like Carlos said, it was just very archaic and robotic.
Right. It was like this old man can barely move. Like Obi-Wan can barely move. He's too old to be, fighting. So he's like, I give up.
I didn't even know he died.
I mean,
I'm like, he disappeared. Did he die? Did he? When I first saw it, and I was just,
He didn't die.
it was underwhelming. I was like, where did he go?
The
It'd be
bed
funny if he
sheet trick
showed
when you
up on
pull
the
it
ramp
up
of the Falcon.
and then you.
Hey, I'm over here.
No, the bed sheet trick when you pull it up and you drop it, and then, he's not there anymore.
To the dog.
He just
And the dog
he's just-
freaks out.
yeah. And then he's like, the planet the Emperor was on the whole time, hooked up to all those things. He's there, hiding out somewhere. He's like, no one will find me here until this Rey girl comes around. I'll just hide out here. I'll be one of the clones in the audience, chanting whatever they were doing. So, man, yeah, good old Force ghosts. And Force ghosts are so stupid. God damn it. But,
Not as bad as the
oh,
midichlorians, though.
This is true.
They didn't need to explain it. That's what's so stupid. You didn't need to explain to us what the Force is. You just don't. Leave it alone. Not everything needs an explanation. Except for Boba Fett, and did he survive, and is it a clone? And
That's right.
Carlos really needs to know that shit.
I do need to know. I do.
Yeah.
Need to know.
Didn't you have a couple of little odds and ends you picked out from Last Jedi? You were like, oh, this doesn't make sense. Why is it? Some about some dice and some other dumb
Yeah,
shit.
why are the dice? I mean, Luke gives Leia fake dice. Those aren't even Han's dice from the Falcon, because when Kylo picks them up, they disappear. And they're gone.
That's it.
That's it. And Luke's haircut. I don't understand why Luke needed a haircut.
He told me about The Last Jedi, and I was like, what was the things you didn't like about it? He started picking out just oddball things that don't even play into the story, and I don't know. He's full of bullshit. That's all I know.
Well, everything I said, said was insignificant, and I'm like, well, the whole movie was insignificant. It was just wasted.
What was your favorite part of The Last Jedi? You have to pick one part of the movie. Come on. I mean, it should be easy. It's when Kylo and Rey fight back to back.
Kylo and Rey?
Probably the best part of the movie.
Oh, when they make out, but you're hoping they will go further and they don't.
No, not that's when they fight. No. When Snoke dies, before he dies, but there's the big fight scene, and they fight all the guys in the red.
That was done. That was just another Return of the Jedi. They ripped that off. I mean,
okay,
like
that's
when
not
Luke
what I'm
was
saying.
looking
I'm
out the
saying that's
window,
the best part
Bale
of the
up-
movie is what I'm saying.
I didn't understand if Snoke. If he was so strong, why did he have guards? I don't understand why he had guards.
Snook.
He was so strong. Why did he have bodyguards?
Was he strong? I mean, somebody hit him in the face with a frying pan. Like, why is it the Emperor made a clone to be the badass villain, and he looked like that? You know what? He was also like the 10th clone. He's like, damn, we can't get this right. Just send that one out. Like, he's all jacked.
Send Carlos out.
Send Carlos out there. Hey guys, wait up.
I liked Babu Frick. That was.
Oh yeah. Babu was one of the best. Babu was fat. Here's the thing about the last one. It was very enjoyable until it got to the end. Like I was like, this is going pretty good. It's not bad. I like the fact that that Kylo changed his mind after that fight with Rey and all that. I think, but whatever. Everything was pretty good until the big payoff or / twist of the Emperor. Then you're like, oh, this is stupid as hell. I
totally missed everything you said. It was like that scene in Forrest Gump. He's like, this is what I have to say about the war in Vietnam. Yeah. And then you cut out. And then you said something probably amazing and profound. And then I got the tail end of it.
I did. You missed it. Too bad. I'm playing it back for you. Your ass out of luck. But those were tonight's winning lotto numbers.
What I don't get is how come in The Last Jedi, nobody showed up to help. They sent out this beacon or they sent out this message. But then at the end of Rise of Skywalker, everybody showed up. Everybody was there to help. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Lando, remember?
Lando
gathered all the troops.
Lando's like, hey, you guys all owe me favors. Let's go. But in The Last Jedi, nobody showed up except for Rey.
Lando, one or two things that he did. Number one, he either paged everybody. I'm pretty sure everybody has pagers. I don't think they even have email for some reason. Sometimes technology in Star Wars time is like, it seems really amazing, but it also seems very out of date,
primitive.
Or he just literally like did a telethon type of thing, like Jerry Lewis, and just everybody man the phones, and then he still called, and everybody's like, yeah, sure, I'll help you out this time. What are we doing? Oh, we're attacking 1,000. What are they called? Destroyers? What were those things?
Planet killers or something?
Oh yeah, we're gonna attack 1,000 planet, and that's another thing. All these planet killers, and the guys that were in it, they just spent their whole lives in there building these things for the Emperor. And I never understood the guys the stormtroopers. They live their lives on ships. They're only guys. They're clones supposedly, but do they get paid? Do they have family? Do they get time off?
All clones. Finn wasn't a clone.
Finn. Fucking Finn. But Finn was.
My wife's summoning me. I have to sign off.
Uh-oh.
She said I was out for long enough.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Back in the doghouse you go. Well, thanks for joining us, Vincent.
I had my balls over. Here you go.
There you go. Here on Nerds Talking the Podcast. We'll take a break. Vincent is checking out. He was our Star Wars guest. We'll have him on
some other time. Thanks for
having me. Our aficionado.
There we go. So we're right back here on Nerds Talking the Podcast.
Merry Christmas. I said Merry Christmas earlier, but I want to tell you guys also, if I don't hear from you for the rest of the year, Happy New Year, Merry Christmas. And also, if you're sitting at home, you're watching Wonder Woman 84, hope you like it. I made the movie. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas.
Welcome back to Nerds Talking, the podcast, here on our final segment of our Christmas episode. Hopefully you are enjoying Mandalorian. I've already watched it, binging on some Star Wars this Christmas weekend, along with all the other movies that are coming out this weekend on streaming services. Check out, if you haven't, Heaven's Gate on HBO Max. It's about the Heaven's Gate cult. It's a really good documentary. And if you love music, check out the Bee Gees documentary. That is fantastic. Man, they really...
What's the,
Go
what's
ahead.
the Heaven's Gate about?
So the Heaven's
Oh,
Gate...
is that the one you talked about last time, right?
Maybe I did. It's about a cult that started in the 70s. And I think around 2000, maybe 2005.
They ended up dead in San Diego.
They ended up dead in San Diego, 39 people, because they killed themselves, waiting for the spaceship to take them to heaven.
Right, the spaceship that was hiding behind the Hale-Bopp comet.
But you should watch it. It's really good. It is fantastic.
I've started watching it.
Yeah, it's a trip. It's a trip. But
Their
it's
leader
called-
is crazy.
Yeah, it's called Heaven's Gate. It's on HBO Max. And again, watch the Bee Gees documentary if you love music. Yeah.
Hey, did you know? I was just updated on our demographics. You know, we're a really big hit. People 60 and over.
Oh,
What should we
yeah.
talk about? If you're 60 and
ARP.
over, what do you talk about?
How's your hips doing?
Has to be
Your knees hurt?
Yeah.
You know, did you pick up? Did you? Are you almost out of Metamucil?
It depends.
It depends.
depends.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. What do they use to clean dentures these days?
Oh yeah. Well, they got new technology with dentures now. You can just get the whole implant, just screw them.
I tell you what, it's not over if you're over 60. Think about it. People over 70 become president. So
This
hey,
is true.
you have a lot to live up to.
That's right.
Well, that's a minimum now too.
Minimum what?
7 is the minimum
Of what?
70 is the
to
minimum.
be a president.
There's no
I'll
minimum.
be 35 years old to be
He's got to
president.
be 35 years old.
And I feel like they're just kind of going for the old guys.
Yeah, who was the
don't
youngest?
they always?
JFK was the youngest president ever.
Yeah, him or Obama. One of those two were the youngest ever. Obama
Google
was
that.
pretty young.
Google that, Dennis. I know you have a computer in front. Who was younger, JFK or Obama when they were president?
And then another thing here. Here's some good news here. Elon Musk actually
Theodore Roosevelt,
Theodore, how young?
No.
43.
Yeah, 43 is pretty young.
How old was
43 is pretty young.
JFK?
44, I bet you, right?
See, top 10.
Top 10
Roosevelt,
youngest presidents.
Kennedy, Bill Clinton,
No,
Ulysses Grant.
Clinton
was-
was older than JFK.
Give us a rundown and give us the age of each person. Give us a rundown and an age. I would like to hear for myself all these shenanigans. All of these shenanigans. Trying to see here. But here you go.
What about
Elon Musk.
Yes.
He actually tried to sell Tesla to Apple
Did he really?
recently. So
Really?
he tried to inquire Apple to see if they were interested in purchasing Tesla, and Apple wouldn't return any of his calls.
Really?
Yep. They're like, no, we're good. We're not in the automotive business. That's not us. Like, that's you. You keep losing money, buddy, and we'll stay over here making money. Because
Yeah, but is Apple really making money? I mean,
is Apple making money? What?
age at death. No, that's what I want.
Of course they make money.
Mm.
Are you crazy? I mean, they don't make Microsoft money, but they make money. I mean,
Okay, here we
you
go.
know, I mean,
Here we
Microsoft.
go.
Oh, here we go.
Dennis is a little lacking here. Let's see. JFK. Oh, wow. Yeah. Roosevelt was 42. JFK was 43.
See, how old
Yeah,
was
you were
Obama?
right.
I'm back.
Obama.
Big guess, 48.
47.
Oh, 47.
Was he 47? Oh, 47. Yeah.
Okay, and then how old was Clinton?
Billy
46.
C. Where's William?
Is he not on the list?
William. Damn, really, he wasn't that old, was he? Where is he? I don't. Well, how'd you say he was?
46.
Oh, okay.
Six.
He's 46 years old.
Yeah.
Bill Clinton. Nice.
Oh, Bill Clinton was 46. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Not bad. Not bad, Bale. Not bad at all.
Wow. So who was the oldest? The oldest? Oh, Trump, 70.
Trump's the
Reagan was
oldest.
69.
Yeah,
Wow.
but Trump's the oldest president ever. Well, now it's going to be Biden.
Yeah.
He'll be the oldest. But Trump is the oldest nominated president. Yes.
No, but it's well. The funny thing is, it says JFK was the youngest elected president of 43.
Elected, but probably not sworn in. You know what I mean? So,
Well, how is Roosevelt 42 then?
how was he 42? Comes out to 41.
Oh, age at inauguration was 42. He was 42 when he was.
See?
Oh, I know
see,
why.
see.
Okay, because after McKinley died, Roosevelt became youngest president at 42. So he wasn't elected. He just got the job because he was a vice president.
There you go, people.
Got
so
it.
you learn something new
There you
every
go.
time.
For all
you
those
listen
60
to,
and over, congratulations! You learned a little something.
Well, they already knew that.
Oh,
they already
probably
knew that
did.
stuff.
Probably did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our demographic. What our other demographic is what little like 25 to 30 or something like that. There's two very
It
particular
is.
demographics that
Let me tell you right now.
we got here. Come on, you can do it.
Hold on.
Oh my god.
35 to 44.
35 to 44.
Yeah.
The Star Wars crowd, it seems like.
Yeah.
There we go. There
Dennis
we
keeps
go.
disappearing. What's going on?
Then my mic.
His
I
mic
think I
is.
screwed up my mic when I hooked up the
I can hear you.
stand or the boot.
Your mic I can hear. It's your camera keeps shutting down.
Oh, I can hear
There
you.
he
I
is.
can hear you.
Soft focus filter. Looking all young. Yeah.
I can hear you. So, have you guys both have Twitter?
Yeah.
I do, but I don't really
I don't
go on
use
it
it.
as much.
Really? Twitter's the best social media platform. The
It's
best.
too much noise, man.
Too much noise. What does that mean?
What makes it the best?
Well, because if you follow certain people that you actually enjoy to follow and you read them and you know, a lot of them say bad crazy shit and it's just kind of funny because that's like their thought. You know what I mean? Like you wouldn't think that this individual would say such things. So here's an example. First of all, I've been banned or you know, people have blocked me quite a bit on Twitter. So
I can see that.
and I've also been kicked off like I've been suspended numerous times.
Really? By Twitter?
I was suspended by Twitter for calling Rand Paul a fucking retard. They sent me for a week. I got suspended on Twitter for calling Mike Pence a retarded idiot. I got suspended for a week. But here's the latest. I follow a Twitter account called Throwback 80s R&B and Rap, and then they put like video snippets as their posts, and they put MC Hammer song which was horrible. I think you may have enjoyed this song, but Humps and the Bumps.
Okay.
Humps and the Bump.
I remember Humps and the Bumps.
From the album Funky Headhunter, I think from 1993.
Mm-hmm.
And it was kind of, he went away from what made him popular. He was trying to go a little more hardcore.
Right.
Was
that one done by Death Row?
No, he signed to Death Row like in 95 or something.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, so I comment on there like this was his bad album. This is when he was trying to fit in with gangster rap, and it wasn't very good. You know, he was trying too hard.
Did he reply?
So he replies.
Oh, to
MC
you?
Hammer himself.
Wow.
And puts this album with double platinum. You don't know what you're talking about. This is the Funky Headhunter. You just got no funk. You can't dance to this. Blah, blah, whatever it is. He goes on and on.
I liked Funky Headhunter though.
Yeah, it's a piece of shit album. Anyway, I know you liked it. You're like the only person that liked it. And then, well, I guess 2 million people.
Only enough people are making double platinum. I didn't buy that many copies. I bought one.
It's a piece of shit album. But anyway, that's not it.
So was there a little back and forth between you guys, or just?
So I
that's
wrote him
it?
back and said every artist has a bad album. Even Eminem has a bad album. That album is not good, no matter how many you sold. You were just writing your popularity at the time. And
Were you actually that polite about it, or did you?
no, because here's the thing. I didn't know he was writing to me. Do you want to know why?
Why?
Because after my first comment, because I was the very first person to comment on that post.
Mm-hmm.
He responded and blocked me right away before I could read his response. Like he literally blocked me right away.
Oh, why'd he block you? That's
And
chicken
then
shit.
everyone underneath was saying he capped Hammer so hard, Hammer had to come in and fend for himself. And there was a ton of comments. I'm like, I don't know what people are talking about. Like, I think what? So then one guy writes, we were kind of going back and forth about that album sucked. And I wrote to him, did Hammer write on here? He goes, oh, dude, you can't see it? He took screenshots and sent it to me.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I read, and I wrote him back, I wrote underneath the actual post, MC Hammer blocks me before I can read his, blah, blah, blah. The album is garbage. Who gives a shit? And he blocked me, so I'm blocked by MC Hammer. I'm blocked by
Rob Liefeld.
LL Cool J.
Really?
Rob Liefeld.
Why did LL Cool J block you?
Shade 45.
What?
I'm blocked by
why? Okay, let's start with
LL Cool J because I released the diss record
thing.
Yeah, and
the song that you did.
The song, yeah. I got blocked right away, and then I got blocked by Shade 45.
Yeah, did he hear it?
He definitely heard it. Oh yeah, he definitely heard it because they got tons of play on the website that he was
bullshit
hosting.
website.
I got blocked by Shade 45 because it kept playing like really bad rap, and I would always take a screenshot. I take a picture of my phone in my in-dash, car radio.
Yeah.
And whatever it was they were playing, I tweet it at Shade 45, stop playing this garbage rap music over and over. And it got to the point where they were like, just block this dude. And I got blocked. But there's other people, there's other celebrities that blocked me for saying they can't take criticism. They can't.
Oh, what's that? You got into an argument with that comedian. What's her name? We had that Netflix. The laundry joke is like her only good joke. That Chinese laundry or something.
Her Korean nail salon.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what is her name?
I think you just like getting into arguments with these celebrities. I think it's
no. What it is I will tell, especially comedians on Twitter. I will tell a comedian
if they're funny or not.
They're not funny,
right?
And you do not deserve the popularity that you have. You are not. And I basically told her that. I said, you're not funny. I watched a whole special. I didn't laugh one time. Somebody told me to watch her Hawaiian special. I didn't laugh one time. I thought it was horrible. And then she did the salon bit in both specials. I'm like, that's all you have.
Yeah.
Like, you have nothing. And I told her that. You have nothing. You're not funny.
But then she ripped on your music.
Oh, yeah. We went back and forth. And she went on the music thing. And the thing is, people can rip me on music. I don't really care about that. But if you have to put my music up against your comedic talent is garbage. You're trash. Okay. If the Comedy Store asked me to go and do a set and she was on all the same night, I would probably do better than her. She's trash.
Where's he going?
I forgot her name. Damn it. But yeah, Twitter. I love Twitter, man. Twitter's fun. I don't know. You guys should just get on Twitter for that reason. That's all.
Oh, I did. I
blast.
I only got one. I don't really comment. I just kind of read stuff. I don't really, whatever. But I did make a comment to Snow about some of the new music he put out, and he was like, "Yeah, thanks, man." And that was it. I'm like, "Oh, cool."
Snow, the Informer, he has responded several times to me on Instagram. That's
true.
What? Has responded several times to me on Instagram.
Oh, cool.
I'm just saying, "Oh, cool, bro. Yeah, appreciate the love."
Yeah.
Bomba Cloud.
So you're on Twitter every day?
Oh, all the time. I'm on it right now as we're talking.
He probably got blocked by 5 more people just in the last 5 minutes.
So you just go on Twitter just to argue, or?
I think so, man.
You like
it depends on what I'm arguing about. It's really what it comes down to, like Trump posts. I love reading Trump's posts. Just love it. It's the best. I'm telling you. If there's one guy you should go on Twitter just to follow, it's just Donald Trump. Nobody else. I mean, he just goes on and on and on, and it's the same thing over and over. And he gets 100,000 replies to everything. I mean, and it's not good. It's all
popular fella.
People being mean to him. People being mean to the president. They shouldn't be mean to him. He's president. But I'm mean to him too. So, but yeah, man, Twitter's fun. I'm telling you, go on there. Just like, the best part about Twitter is, so you don't like the stimulus package? Go on there and tell whoever you want to tell that you don't like it, right? Tell Rand Paul, tell Mitch McConnell, tell Pelosi. They all have Twitter. Go on there and tell them you don't like it. That's what's fun about Twitter. You don't like somebody's movie, you thought it was overrated or a piece of shit, go on and tell them, hey man, that was not very good.
Actually,
You
the
know-
only time I went to Twitter was to bash. Is it Uber
There you go.
for
See?
overcharging me that one night?
See? See?
Did you get your money back?
I got their attention for sure.
No, I did that one time too. I got a company's attention by going on to Twitter, knowing that they would see it. Because a lot of people have, their company watches their social media feeds.
Well, back in the days, they would hit you with this 10x or whatever, and they would not tell you in the app. So like you'll just like
They
you'll
charge
see
you
it when-
10 times the amount for what?
Oh,
Or whatever- whatever
it was a
the
certain
amount is
time
at that
yeah,
time.
Yeah. It was a certain
so
time of
they'll
the
hit
day.
you
Yeah,
like
yeah,
10 or
yeah.
20, whatever the
Oh,
amount
like-
is, 10 or 20 times.
Like a prime time or something?
Yeah, like prime
Yeah,
time. Yep.
And you don't see it until you get to where you need to go.
Yep.
Let's go back.
That,
real
I
quick
mean, that
to,
was back in the days, though. That was back in the days.
I'm a little fascinated by the LL Cool J blocking you. I'm a little
We're friends
fascinated
now.
by that because you
Friends
I mean, you know the guy or you met the guy.
Yeah, I
Does
talked
he
to him
know?
several times.
Does he know who you are? I'm like, when he blocked you, did he know?
Oh, here's the thing. My take is his manager probably runs it, and she probably blocked me because that's who the diss song's really about. So
Oh, I got you.
that's my guess. That's my guess. But anyway, yeah, there's that, and oh man, I'm telling you, I'm blocked by like several rappers, producers. Like I said, I've told celebrities their movies suck and directors, and it's fun because who cares if they block you? It's almost the fun part of it. You know what I mean?
Todd Smith.
Yeah, it's I don't know. To me, it's like if you go on there and
So if everyone blocks you, then no.
Pretty
you-
soon you'll be
you
talking
can't
to
really
yourself.
See anything? You're just talking to yourself.
well, that's
It's
just
the last
it.
man.
It doesn't matter
last
if
man
they
alive.
if they block me, it's fine because there's a million people to follow on Twitter. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter.
That's true.
Like
And if you guys want to know why LaFille was blocked by LL Cool J or what song we're talking about, pay attention. Just stick around to the end of the show. He'll play us out. We'll hear it on the way out.
well, it's not just. Here's another thing. You want to work around from those people that block you. It's really easy. Just go into Twitter
Mhm.
and go create a secondary account, which they let you do. They don't care how many accounts you create, to be honest.
Oh,
But
okay.
that new account, no one's blocked the new account, right? So you can just
Right.
jump into the new account. So here's the funny thing: I have 3 accounts, right? One's
Oh.
music, one's personal, and one's my t-shirt company account. Anyway,
Okay.
the rap account, which is the Nutso rap or Nuts, I don't know what it's called, the MC Nut at MC Nutso.
Mhm.
That account, LL Cool J has responded in a very nice way several times.
Really?
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. And he knows who it is. He can see the picture and so forth. But that's what I'm saying. So not necessarily everybody runs their accounts,
Oh, right. They have PR people for that.
But believe me, MC Hammer ran his account when he blocked me because he was
Oh, I'm
responding.
sure. I think that's
And-
funny. I mean, if MC Hammer, if you're listening to this, that's chicken shit. I mean, people just don't like. I mean, if you don't like hearing the truth, that's the only reason people block you, right? I mean, they don't wanna
Yeah.
hear the
So
truth.
like right now I'm on my MC Nutso account and we're gonna tweet to MC Hammer. Okay.
okay,
We're gonna go MC Hammer.
please don't hurt us.
No, we're just gonna write your album, Funky Headhunter.
Funky Head Hunter.
Funky
That had good
Headhunter.
stuff on it. Which ones did I like on that? Let me see.
Sucked gigantic balls.
Wow.
How do you spell gigantic? You guys go gigantic.
GIGANTIC.
There you
Gigantic.
go. Balls. And above the balls, is a horse dick.
Wow.
And then
Let's see.
comma,
Oh, that's
Suck-
right. He had that song. It's all good on there.
comma,
All right.
suck on that.
Hmm.
And then we'll put a picture.
And then you should end it with "It's all good." That's the name of one of his tracks.
No, I put a picture. I attached a picture of John Cena when he was Thug Life. There we go.
Ah.
Bam. So that'll go out to MC Hammer. We'll be blocked in about 10 minutes or less. And,
Oh yeah, I only
who
like
doesn't
two
like to
songs
get
on the whole
blocked?
thing. It was what was it? It's all good and Pumps and the Bumps.
Bumps in the bumps. Bumps in the bumps.
in the bumps.
But yeah, seriously, you guys should definitely go on
It's
Twitter
all
just for that
good.
reason. Just pick somebody that
Yeah.
that you're not too fond of, and then just tell them. Let them. I don't like you.
I think that was one of my New Year's resolution prior
To,
Talk shit
to
to-
also
to get blocked
diss
on
MC
Twitter?
Hammer.
to just quit like a social media or something.
What's a quit
Okay,
social
now-
media?
No,
just
all
like
social
Twitter.
media or certain social
No,
media.
just whatever that's kind of not really being productive.
Oh, it's not productive. Oh no! Like the thing is, I spend less time on Instagram and Facebook. I'm more on because outside of just talking shit to celebrities or whatever, things of that nature. Honestly, you get instant news on Instagram. I mean, on Twitter,
Yes.
instant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you follow
start a
like the
TikTok.
police department or like like a
Follow
local
the police department.
like like just local news or whatever. I think that those are good, but
Well, I follow, CNN. I even follow Fox News because I want.
is there a way to like not see, like, let's say you're following like a lot of people, but
Okay.
to just like filter it so you don't see like everyone else?
Yes, you can mute people. Well, that's just it. You only see who you follow. You can't see just anybody.
Yeah, that means you need to unfollow everyone else.
You don't necessarily have to unfollow them if you don't want to. You can just mute them, meaning you'll never actually see their post, but you can still follow them. Yeah, you can still
Okay.
follow them. Yeah. But like I said, I follow CNN. I follow Fox News because Fox News is it's actual news. They don't give you the Hannitys and the Tucker Carlson stuff. They give you the news. So and then, same as CNN. They're not giving you what Anderson Cooper thinks. They're just giving you whatever the news is. So anyway, Twitter's fun. It's a lot of fun. I mean, I've been blocked on Instagram too.
Really?
For
How do you
the
get
same,
blocked on Instagram?
you get blocked on Instagram for somebody that posts something. Well, we'll use Rob Liefeld as an example.
Oh, he blocked you on both Twitter and Instagram?
Yes, because blocked me on both because of just saying his art sucked. That's all.
Well,
Literally, that's it. Your art sucked. Like, this isn't very good. You should quit now.
he's like, you're telling me now?
And yeah, man, I mean, he's kind of a joke only because he does not take criticism at all. And I don't know if it was me and somebody just every day tweeted, "I hate your music." Cool, man. Like, thanks. No, I hate it. Hope no one ever listens to it. Okay, hey, it's not a problem.
Right.
I don't know. I don't think I would care. Like, okay, cool. Like,
Thanks, man.
yeah,
You're my number one fan or something, just
yeah. If this
kill
is
him with
something that
kindness, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's the best thing to do is kill him with kindness.
Yeah.
Not to ever get offended. Just be like, all right, hey,
Yeah.
like, that's cool, bro. Like, I don't know what to tell you, man. Like,
I think if you've gone to a point where people will hate you, that means that you have some level of success. You know what I mean?
you
Like,
can look at it that way
absolutely,
too.
right.
Yeah, you can look that way. I mean,
Sure.
Think about it. You tell your friends, "Oh, dude, MC Hammer blocked me on Twitter." They're gonna think that's hilarious. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
funny,
I thought it
dude.
was funny. I'm like, really? Hammer block? I
That
thought
shit
it
is
was funny.
hilarious. Like, MC Hammer, really? Humps in the bumps? Yeah, humps in the bumps. Yeah. So turn this mother out. Let's get it started. Pray. All these songs, Quite a few songs by Mr. Hammer. Quite a few songs. Anyway, so that's my Twitter story for you fellas. I got blocked by the hammer. Blocked by the hammer. But that's what, like I said, that's what my social media is. My social media is basically that type of stuff, man. It's just fun stuff. It's nothing like crazy. It's just fun stuff. That's all.
All right.
So hope you guys enjoy that. Anything else before we check out for the show and everybody can enjoy their Christmas day and not to worry about us anymore and tune in next time for our New Year's celebration?
I'm good. Just remember to play us out with the boom dizzle.
what are you
Dennis,
guys
got
looking
anything?
forward to next year? What's the
We'll talk
guys-
about
do
that
you
on the
guys do-
next episode.
do you guys do
Yeah.
any
Let's save that
oh,
one. Give me
it's
time
a
to
New
think
Year's
about it.
It's a New Year's episode, right?
Not this one. This is Christmas. I know.
This is
I know,
Christmas.
I know. I got confused too. Believe me.
You screwed me.
Yeah, no, I got screwed up at the beginning. I thought we were doing it's all screwy. Anyway, happy 2022, everyone.
All right.
What?
Whatever. Exactly. That's how screwed up I am.
See you guys next year.
So not yet. It's Christmas. Enjoy your Christmas, Hanukkah, and what else they got? Kwanzaa? Kwanzaa and Ripple-Tone.
Festivus.
Festivus, yep. Let's see, Festivus, Ripple-Tone.
The hell? What is what?
Yeah, Ripple-Tone. You know what Ripple-Tone is?
What is that? No.
So it's the Festival of Midgets.
The what? The what?
Festival of Midgets.
Bullshit.
Never heard of it?
No.
Nah, me neither. Just made it up. Anyway,
dick.
so but I'd love to go to Festival of Midgets. That'd be awesome. Just little people running around. And I told my buddy, he was talking about how we're getting too old and he's in his 40s and so forth. And I'm like, yeah, man, me too. And my back hurts a lot. And I told him I'd go around and kidnap small midgets, younger midgets.
Isn't that a little redundant? Small midgets?
No. I mean, younger midgets. I mean, I go around and kidnap younger midgets and then I would drink their blood. And then he said, well, younger midgets are just little children. Oh, yeah? Well, and then I just told him, well, I'll tell you what, it didn't work anyway. So he said, I'm a murderer now. So there you go.
Pretty much.
Yeah. I was like, shit, I just killed children to get younger and it didn't work when I thought I was just kidnapping midgets. And I thought midgets is like, and do you think like you'd get less of a punished crime from a judge,
Why?
Half a person.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. No?
You can email Lafayette at nerdsreviews@yahoo.com.
Dennis's response is the best.
Yeah.
Ha ha. Thank you, Dennis. I appreciate the ha ha. That was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Pretty good, Dennis. Pretty
All hate mail, nerdsreviews@yahoo.com. Attention, Lafayette.
All right.
Lovely.
Anyway,
lovely
that's it.
show.
So
Thank
we'll,
our guest, Vincent Maida.
Yep.
Looking forward to those hate mails.
So am I. Totally want to hear
So,
that.
hey, so am I,
Oh, my
actually.
God.
So am I. Send them my way at my Twitter handle real quick. Follow me, and you can, man, I'd love to hear from you. My Twitter handle, oh, you guys gonna love this, is Lafayette the God. So at Lafayette the God. And my Twitter name is Lord Lafayette. So
Dennis, he controls our Nerds Reviews Twitter. What's our handle? Is it just at Nerds Reviews?
I think so.
There you go. We have no idea. So you can follow us at Nerds Reviews on Twitter. You can even hate at Lafayette at Nerds Reviews on Twitter.
No, to follow me and follow me.
Yeah, follow him too.
My children. Or follow Elmo.
Okay. Why would I follow Elmo?
Because I want to give you hugs. That's why. Thank you for tuning in to Nerds Talking the Podcast.
See you next time. Oh, here's some music. Hey, did you give me that file yet? Damn it. We'll save it for New Year's Eve.
No, you can do it right now.
All right. Hot God. No. What's the file? Go ahead. Tell them real quick before you head out.
Oh, it's Christian Bale arguing with Tom Cruise.
There we go.
You guys enjoy this, followed by the song, and enjoy your Christmas.
And remember, follow me on Twitter, and I'll block you.
Hate him so he can block you.
There's Dennis, Carlos. I'm Lafayette. Thanks to Vincent.
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
Nerds
Whatever you want.
All right, have a good night, guys.
All right.
Later.
Bye-bye.
And now, a lovely conversation between Tom Cruise and Christian Bale.
You're back there in Hollywood making movies right now because of us.
You're unbelievable, man.
Because they believe in us and what we're doing.
You're unfucking believable.
I'm on the phone with every studio at night.
Oh, good for you.
Insurance company.
And how was it?
Producer.
Da-da-da-da.
They're looking at us and using us to make their movies. We are creating thousands of jobs.
Look, G, you got fucking something to say to this prick?
I don't ever want to see it again.
Are you professional or not?
Ever.
No, shut the fuck up.
If
Do I
you
want...
do it, you're fired.
No.
If I see you do it again, you're gone.
No.
And anyone on this crew does it. That's it.
I want you off the fucking set, you prick.
And you too. And you too.
What the fuck are you doing?
And you. Don't you ever do it again. That's it. No apologies.
Don't shut me up.
You can tell it to the people that are losing their homes because our industry is shut down.
I hope it was fucking good because it's useless now, isn't it?
It's not going to put food on their table.
What the fuck is it with you?
Pay for their college education. That's what I sleep with every night.
What don't you fucking understand? Think for one fucking second.
Future of the industry. So I'm sorry, I'm beyond your apologies.
No, don't just be sorry.
I have told you, and now I want it. And if you don't do it, you're out. Is it understood? Do you understand what I want? Do you understand the responsibility that you have?
Fuck's sake, man, you're amateur.
We are not shutting this movie down!
I'm gonna fucking kick your fucking ass. You don't shut up for a second, all right?
Do you understand the responsibility that you have? Because I will deal with your reason.
Then why are you trashing my scene?
If you can't be reasonable, and I can't deal with your logic, you're fired.
I'm trying to fucking do a scene here.
That's it. That is it.
Give me a fucking answer. What don't you get about it?
I trust you to be here.
You're a nice guy. You're a nice guy. But I don't fucking cut it when you're bullshitting and fucking around like this on set.
I will fuck you up!
Stay off the fucking set, man. For fuck's sake. Right, let's go again. Let's not take a fucking minute. Let's go again! And let's not have you fucking walking in. Fucking ass. Can I have Tom put this on, please?
Why Lafayette? What is so valuable about him? He wants glory.
My man Nutso!
I do want to talk about Lafayette because this is historic. This is historic. He wants glory. Without Lafayette, in truth, we have to be honest here.
Let me tell you a little story about this boom dizzle. Cause I was bamboozled by this line, motherfuckers just a little. The GOAT gave me hope, told me I was pretty dope. Saw me rock the microphone and said I know which way to go. We'll shoot a video, maybe do a couple shows. Shake them hands, kiss some babies, you know, with the pretty ladies. Ladies love you too, just like they love Cool J. Understand what I say? Okay, now underlay. I can see you on your way, heading up to the stage, collecting all your awards now. But doesn't it feel awkward how you really got to this point? Cause you made a dope joint, everybody listened to it, gave you spins, and now you knew it, you were about to explode. They promised more than you've ever known, music video, new album, maybe even hit the road. You had a couple of label mates and maybe they weren't that great. You told them about the new deal, then them cats started to hate.
My website, boomdizzle.com, found two great new artists. One named Nutso. Nutso! This is actually one of my artists from Boom Dizzle. His name is Nutso. And yo, he got a great song called Jealous. Go on Boom Dizzle, check it out. We're gonna put it out. He got an album. It's gonna be great. Nutso in the building. You gotta love it.
Hey yo, now these other two cats are getting real mad, complaining to the label about the video I never had. And to be honest with you, one looked like a homo from an Abercrombie promo, feeling misused, maybe a bit confused. He never wore a shirt, he was always flexing his muscles. You couldn't rap for shit, but I do appreciate the hustle. They seem bitter and upset and giving the raw deal. I see a quitter and his friend who couldn't handle what's real. My contact told me don't believe what they tell you. The concerts, the venues, and anything on the menu. And Todd really likes you, but the other one not so much. Loose lips sink ships, that's how I was told to shut up. Now my contact bailed and the other two got dropped. I'm still making music, sending it to a Hollywood lot. I'm being told about shows that I suppose I have to go. The next day I get a call, man, stay your ass home.
Without Lafayette, in truth, we have to be honest here, there is no
Nutso!
Why Lafayette? What is so valuable about him? He wants glory.
My man Nutso!
I do want to talk about Lafayette because this is historic. This is historic. He wants glory.
I kept sending music in like it was a whirlwind, never stopping like I continue to be the contestant. And did I win or not? It's a contract or employ. I think I'm a cover boy for the website to just destroy. Build up and shut me down, tell me no and turn me around, kick me out and say go that way, cause you know you out of bounds. You a decoy that we exploit, we got what we need. Don't be jealous, motherfucker, we the killer of your dreams. I'm not knocking Mrs. Smith about this, it's more like a mascot, a product placement, making money off this shit, can't blame him.
So who do you blame then?
Oh, I know who. Here's a big middle finger, so fuck you. And am I bitter, sitting on the shit or reading on the website that's familiar, talking about how I'm a quitter? I stopped rapping when Usher becomes the president. When Todd hears my music, but she destroyed the evidence.
My website, boomdizzle.com, found two great new artists. One named Nutso. Nutso! This is actually one of my artists from Boom Dizzle. His name is Nutso. And yo, he got a great song called Jealous. Go on Boom Dizzle, check it out. We're gonna put it out. He got an album. It's gonna be great. Nutso in the building. You gotta love it.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas. Have a good time.